All right. Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast, guys. I'm Ekta.
This is Nisha.
I'm Aryan.
Someone else explain what we're doing for the podcast.
Aryan, you go.
All right, so basically, we're revamping and everything, so we thought we might as well do another get to know you episode. Mm-hmm. We did one before, right? I think we did.
I feel like we've done a lot.
We've done a lot.
A lot of different versions where we either played games or we had our boyfriends on, a couple, a get to know us, full episode. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, basically we just have a bunch of questions that we're going to ask, and then we're all going to answer them.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions right here. But yeah, the point is, because I feel like a lot of people that are going to be listening in, some of them might have never met us in person, right? And hopefully this is going to help you get to know us better. But I have the first question. And I guess whoever thinks of an answer immediately, they can go first. How about that?
Yeah. That
instead of putting someone on the spot. But this one's kind of, maybe should we start out a little easy?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fun.
This is, how about, what's your favorite app? It's such a random first question.
I know, I like that.
I know.
I need to look.
But
my
I gotta look at my phone.
I know, I gotta look at my phone.
Okay, I have one.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, I think my favorite app is Reddit.
Ooh.
I think Reddit is the best social media, just in general. Just because I feel like you can find a lot of communities on there. I like how they, if you go on a post, they have the upvote system where people upvote comments, and those are the ones that end up on top. I feel like people are just really knowledgeable on there. Anything that you can think of, there's probably a subreddit for it, So if you're getting into something new, my first thing is I would just go find a subreddit for it, and there's a whole bunch of people talking about it and stuff like that. Even TV shows, new hobbies or anything. One subreddit that I like is Buy It for Life. It's this whole community where people are just dedicated to sharing items or clothes or bags or whatever that are buy it for life, buy it once, and
what's been a really good buy it for life recommendation that you've gotten that you've actually went ahead and purchased? Or have you not purchased?
None of them.
It's I don't have any money.
No way. No, Aryan literally goes on that site all the time.
Look at this bag. Oh, I can just show this bag right here.
Oh.
Hey.
I love that backpack. It's cute.
Dude, I had a North Face bag that I thought those were really good. So I didn't think too much when I bought that. I was this is going to last me a while. And it broke in a few months, which is really annoying because I paid a lot for it. And then this is from Timbuk2. They don't do a lot of branding. It's the brands.
I've never heard of the brand.
I've never.
It's always the brands that are popular, but they don't do any branding because they don't spend any money on that. Everything is on research and design and everything. That's how you know it's that's how you know they're really good. So
because they're dude, our product is gonna speak for us, and the real ones know.
Because I spent $60 on this backpack, and then the North Face I've definitely spent $120 or something.
They gotta cover up their marketing costs, right?
Guys, I've never had a backpack rip though, so I don't know what.
Wait, really?
What?
I was gonna say I've had the opposite experience. I feel in college, I went through so many bags because they literally wouldn't hold up.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Seriously.
They didn't even go to class, so why are her backpacks?
I went through a lot of bags too. I would put a lot of stuff in my bag. I carry everything around, so.
Yeah. And okay. But on Reddit, that's so interesting that you're saying that that's your favorite app, or you think that's one of the best social media apps, because I feel I don't use the Reddit app, but I use it more on the browser. I'm not really a part of a lot of communities and stuff like that. But whenever, let's say before ChatGPT now, right? But whenever I wanted advice on something, or what is the difference? How should I invest for retirement or whatever? I definitely trust the comments in Reddits more than I feel Reddit is the most unfiltered version of social media, because YouTube and Instagram, I feel everyone's just getting paid, and it's the voices of the ones with the most followers.
Yeah,
that's why the people in Reddit are the best.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Do you?
I feel anytime I ever have a question, I'll Google it, and then I'll put Reddit at the end of it.
Yes.
So I'll get the Reddit answers.
100%. Yeah.
I feel like I'm behind on technology. I never do that. But I know from what I've heard, people on Reddit are really like negative too.
Well, there is
Like,
the memes
very-
coming
I
out
think
right
it's
now,
the
but
least
I haven't experienced
toxic
that.
social,
Yeah.
like big
You think
social
so?
I
media.
haven't experienced
Like,
that.
what do you think? I mean, like, Twitter's obviously super toxic.
Oh yeah, no, it's got to be the least toxic because there's no sponsored stuff. Like it's not
Yeah.
creators on there, literally just people.
I think people can be kind of like snobs, maybe.
Yeah, I
But like,
think
I feel
that's
like
what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. I haven't personally experienced that, but like I've never personally gone in there and asked a question. I've just seen other person ask a question. But I feel like most people are just helpful, and there's always
Yeah.
that random goofy
I
comment.
think there are different
that is fine.
sides of Reddit,
Maybe.
obviously, but it's helpful if you want.
Yeah, so that's mine.
Information.
That's my favorite app.
It's a good one.
Okay, I'll go next. I had a really hard time picking. This is not our most used app.
Favorite,
This is
yeah.
just favorite. We've talked about this one before, but Cloud Library is really freaking cool, guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's so good because I never like borrow a book on there. Well, basically, let me
What?
tell you what Cloud.
Don't you
Library
have
is.
to borrow a book?
No, I borrow an
Like, just, like,
audio
hack.
book instead of like
Mm.
one where you're just reading on the phones. But like, it's so nice to be able to not have to go to the library and get an audio book, and it's free. It's awesome. It's
Yep.
literally amazing, and I feel like sometimes you can't really find the books, but what you do is basically put in your library card, sign in to that library's account. And then if they have any audiobooks, anything that you want on your phone, you can just get it. It's awesome.
It's like pretty much
Yeah.
any public library in the
Yeah.
US. Like, if you have a library card for it, you can probably use the app.
Guys, I can't believe people pay for wait, is it Audible, the one where you get
Derek
audiobooks?
literally pays for Audible.
Dude, and then you have to pay for each book.
Yeah, but
It's like I feel like it's like paying for music, you know?
I'm not paying for it.
Like,
It's
it's
like,
just so
this is not even illegal either. Like, this is like completely legal.
Yeah, this isn't illegal. You literally, if you have a library card, you can look for books on there, and it's just so easy. So I like
Actually,
Cloud Library.
I'm gonna tell Derek about that because he literally has Audible and he uses it for like Brandon Sanderson books and stuff like that. So I wonder if
Yeah.
he's able to find some of those books on Cloud Library.
I bet I would check there first before buying it.
Right.
Because you don't want the audiobook for life. You just want to return it after you read it. So it's like you don't want
Yeah.
to pay for that.
But like sometimes he listens to. Anyways, yeah,
Okay, that's it.
that's a
That's mine.
solid one. No,
Yep.
that's a game changer.
Yep.
Okay, for me, it was gonna be YouTube, but then like I'm kind of getting sick of YouTube just because like I'm just kind of over like overly curated content. But I mean, obviously, it's a great app. It's literally better than all the social medias. But I don't go there too much because I'm starting to think of it as more like entertainment. It's entertainment, and you got to reduce your usage of just watching other
it's
people's
doing
vlogs.
more harm than good, probably for you. So.
But I like their documentaries and stuff like that. But anyways, for me, right now, it's this app called Ibotta. It's like a coupon app, and
you still use that?
all the time. So anytime I go shopping, I search up the things like vegan items, or like if I'm looking for cookies, I type in cookies at whatever retailer I'm at, and it basically gives me like all these cookies where like you're getting $1 off, $2 off,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why wouldn't I? And I've tried so many like kind of new products through that, and I just save money.
Yeah, sometimes it tells you like, hey, go get this item for free just to try it out, right? And they reimburse
yeah,
you.
a lot of
So
times
that's
it's
cool.
free.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
And then I
crazy.
just scan the receipt, and then they just immediately put money in my account, and I don't have to just get gift cards. They just give me cash back.
Yeah, that's
And
a good one.
Yeah. So if you're looking to save money, because prices are high right now, inflation's crazy, I definitely recommend checking Ibotta.
Cool.
All
Those are
right,
good
that was a
ones.
good round. I like that we didn't give the most basic ones except for Aryan, but
It is kind of basic.
Literally
No,
said
but it's good,
Reddit.
it's pretty
Man
good.
said Reddit,
Okay.
but I can't
Us-
even imagine Ariana having like a weird obscure app on his phone.
okay, this one's a fun one. What kind of music are you into? And just name some of your favorite artists to let people know what's kind of your go-to. I guess I can go first.
All right.
Okay.
We'll flip flop.
I like music that you can just like dance to.
She likes club music.
Yeah. That's actually very appropriately
Trap
put.
music.
Because when I listen to music, I'm like in the car, I'm like going somewhere. Like it's my fun time when I
Like
actually
Hyper
listen
Salsa,
to
yeah.
music.
Yeah.
But I do like jazz. It's either like pop music or like no music, just instrumental. I love like lo-fi, fire. Gotta add that, right? Lo-fi is really good. Well, I need music. No, I don't need, but music really helps me with productivity. So definitely lo-fi is on there. And then pop music, like dance music, just like woo, you know, you just groove. So right now, this isn't an artist that I'm obsessed with. It's like the first song that I've heard of hers is Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Love it. It just like it just makes you like just have fun. And then obviously like Drake. I also kind of my tastes I feel like are pretty wide. I like African music as well, as long as it's pop.
You have
know?
the most wide.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Why?
I feel like you're always listening to different.
Yeah.
I think Didi listens to music the most. You always
Maybe it
kind of
seems
give
like
me
that.
Yeah, there's
song
always, like, new songs I'm
recommendations.
hearing
You're
on
always
repeat,
listening to
yeah.
music, I feel
maybe. Yeah. And then but like in the rap front, it's usually like Ecto or Arian, they tell me about some good rap music and then I listen to it because otherwise I stick to like some of the basic artists, right?
Yeah.
But and then I also like Latin music. Again, as long as it's in the pop genre of that. Bollywood music, pop genre, Punjabi music, pop genre. That's pretty much it. I very rarely listen to very slow songs.
Okay, so your favorite song at the moment?
Espresso. I think I just said that.
Yeah, I think you did.
You're not
okay.
even listening.
Yeah. So I don't listen to music that much. I think I don't. I have like a few artists that I get excited about when they release an album. So Ariana Grande is definitely
She's
one.
obsessed with Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Well, I'm obsessed with her music.
It's like let's separate the person.
Yeah, no. But yeah, when her music comes out, I get really excited. Doja Cat. So it's like basic,
Ooh,
you know. I
Doja
will
Cat.
never go out of my way to find good music. I will literally, if I hear it somewhere and I like it, then I'll just listen to it, and that's how I discover like artists and stuff. Right now, I think my favorite songs, I'll say two, is, so there's that, what is it called? On My Mama by,
On My Mama.
what's her name?
In my hood.
So
I
it's like
look-
Jen.
I keep
Monet?
Yeah,
Monet?
Monet. But what's her first name?
Janelle, I think.
Oh.
Janelle. Not
Yeah.
Janae Aiko.
No, it's not Janae Aiko. But yeah, that song, and then I really am loving, Dude, I can't
Are you
with
really
the-
loving
Bro,
these?
no
Don't
way.
lie to the people.
No. I can't with the names of this song, but by Kendrick. His last diss track. Not like
to
us.
Drake?
Not
To
like
Drake,
us.
right?
Not like
yes,
us.
yes.
Oh,
Obsessed
gosh.
with that one right now.
I finally heard that song and I was like, ooh, Drake, you better.
It's so good, dude. It gets me so hyped up. Yeah, so those two.
Okay.
I like songs that hype me up as well, but I also really like slow music. So I wouldn't agree that Didi has the most
Ekta likes
broad
the
taste,
karaoke
dude.
songs. Ekta likes karaoke songs. Like the ones he can like sing to, it's like slower.
I
think
like
so.
when I can really hear a voice in songs and music, because I like appreciate when an artist has like a good voice. But I also really like I think I have the most broad taste
Oh.
in music.
I was just saying because he listens to like Spanish music and
But
like
I'll listen to
brown
that
music.
too. Like it's so
Yeah, I don't
good.
know. I mean, I guess I'm just in the car with Didi more. So like,
Yeah, Didi's more musical, but obviously, like I'm not listening to music that
Okay.
much.
yeah, same. Like I don't listen to music like, at all, low key.
Ryan, you should get closer to the mic,
Yeah, you seem kind of far away.
or just move it closer.
Sounded good in here.
Okay.
What was I saying? Yeah, no, I don't really listen to music like at all. I think I've been listening like less and less often. I just like being in silence, honestly.
Wait, really?
Even when
Yeah.
you're doing work?
Dude, sometimes even when I'm driving, I just like turn the music off. I'm,
Sometimes
like, so
that's
annoying.
nice. Yeah.
Even like when I'm walking like long distances, I usually don't like listening to music. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm like the best person to go to for like any music recommendations. I mainly just listen to like rap and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like-
I'm not like I'll listen to anything. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I like Taylor Swift. Like she's
Hey,
fire.
Swiftie.
Favorite artists, like probably Kanye. Yeah, all of his albums are pretty good.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like music definitely, like, it definitely, like, fills a void. And sometimes it's good to, like, shut your mind, like, not shut your mind off, but, like, shut all the external sounds and everything, I feel like how very rarely, like I personally, I feel like I always need entertainment, right? But maybe it's good to like take a break and just think, let your mind
like
just.
I feel like, yeah, I'm
be
like
in it.
always thinking about something, and it's hard to think when you just have music playing in your
100%.
brain like
what
all the
is Arian
time.
thinking
Hector,
about
do you
all the
listen to
time?
music when you're working?
No, I never do. I feel like just like I don't know when there is an opportunity to listen to music.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
genuinely feel like there's no opportunity. Sometimes though, when I'm driving, and you never drive.
What
so I
about
guess
working out?
That's the only time,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
I obviously
I need
and I don't
music.
work out. So here we are.
Yeah, like, if I'm playing
Wait, I
basketball, I'm not gonna listen to
completely
music.
forgot.
Like,
True,
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
y'all's workout. Okay, how do you guys
Mm,
feel
that's
about like? Do you like obviously the artists and they drop a music? Are you able to like separate the actions of the artist from their music? Like,
Yeah,
are you one of
easily.
those like I don't care, like
Oh,
I like the
100%.
music, that's it.
100%.
I do that with everything.
But
honestly.
really, it's
Yeah.
just so tough though, because I feel like you
Why?
get judged.
Because I don't care. Like if they're obviously I never go out and buy anyone's album. It's not like I'm giving money to any of these artists. But if a song sounds good, I'm not gonna tell myself not to listen to it. I completely separate them because I never think about the actual person.
But like, oh gosh, I guess for me, it's like it really depends on what.
Like what?
You know what I
Give
mean?
me
Like
Like
R.
how bad
Kelly.
it was.
R.
Like,
Kelly.
Oh yeah.
We're
I
not
mean-
listening to R. Kelly anymore. Because
Yeah,
like,
Dude,
well,
but
I never
honestly,
listened to
like,
him.
if I just heard a fire R. Kelly song, like, I might just listen to
I
it.
know,
yeah,
but it's not. It's definitely. But like,
I'm
I
not
wouldn't-
gonna go out and like find it, but like if I just hear it, I'm like,
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Like you're not gonna go to their concert, but
100%.
What it like you not listening to their song? What difference is that gonna make? You know.
Arian,
Yeah.
what about you? You're able
That
to
might
as
be
well.
yeah.
Oh,
you
Same.
said?
I mean, like almost all rappers have done like terrible things in their life.
Dude,
Probably.
I know.
Like, am I just supposed to not listen to rap? Like, nah. Like, I'm just not gonna pay attention
Dude,
to that.
Arian would never be able
especially
to
with
listen to rap
Kanye,
with
especially with like
Oh,
Kanye,
Kanye
right?
does
The
like
amount
crazy
of stuff.
stuff.
He
I
does.
mean, like, yeah, but he's still a genius. Like, his music is still crazy good. Like, I'm like,
right. For me, like one artist that I've been like struggling with. Well, there's a couple, right? Like first after that Travis Scott drama,
yeah,
that
I still
was like a
listen to
rough
Travis
period.
Scott.
I know, but like I kind of like need
That
a little
was
bit of
so
break
sad.
from them, and because like I feel like I kind of want to be proud of the artists I listen to, and like if they're like. It's harder for me to separate. Like also with Doja Cat, like the way like just negative things around her.
Oh, yeah.
But man, she makes. There are some artists that just make it so hard to ignore them because they make great music. Like Doja Cat's songs are so good,
Ariana's the same.
so good.
She be doing weird
Ariana
stuff.
Grande.
I feel like
but
I
her
give
music is so
celebrities a
good.
pass sometimes just because everything they do is always on blast.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
facts.
because like
Yes.
the normal person messes up everyday life, but no one knows about it. But like the celebrity is like, you do anything, it's like,
Actually,
Yeah, that's such.
I don't know.
actually, that's you know what? That's a good
Love
point.
that,
Wow, that's and on that note,
I
moving
really
on.
just
That's very kind.
ended your entire like rant.
Because Arn has the most controversial artist.
I
I
know.
know, yeah.
You have to defend.
I have to.
Kanye.
I'm used to
Did
this.
you even? Why
this
would you even
argument.
ask the question
okay,
with Ariana,
okay.
bro?
Like the drama with Kanye. Wait, we should like talk about like what's our favorite Kanye meme or something.
Bro,
So
so
many.
many.
The
we could do a whole podcast.
He's a drama
about it.
You guys-
factory, bro.
I like the you know when Kim Kardashian was dating like Pete Davidson,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What did he
and
say?
then like Kanye was like he was I don't know on his Instagram he was like dropping like just like captions where it was like be careful men there's a Pete on every corner or something like that. And then like
I love how he doesn't hold back though. He's funny. That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have to say.
I do hope like yeah no like it's very interesting like the stuff he says or like remember that that one meme where it was like it was a doctor. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
Oh, yeah.
it's a Jewish
I'm not gonna
man.
say what race they were, and then like 2 seconds later, like,
He said everything.
It was a Jewish-
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, do you guys think he knows that he's funny? Like,
I think so.
like he knows that this is like.
I think
funny.
he
has
like
to know.
tries
He has
to be funny
confidence,
sometimes. You know,
remember?
Yeah. He's
Do-
funny.
do you guys think he has confidence?
He's like
He
the epitome
practices
of confidence.
all
I feel
the
like.
time.
Almost arrogance sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
Borderline.
his is like I don't think he's ever worried about having confidence. You know?
Yeah.
I know. Okay, cool. Ooh, this is a good one.
Guys, and there's thunder in the background. I don't know if our mics will catch it.
Hopefully
Is it, Arian?
doesn't.
Wait,
But-
everyone be quiet. Let's see. No,
Okay, cool.
it's
Because
good.
there was no thunder.
Dude, because our
That's
mics are like the best in the world.
I know. Okay, so this one's a really good one as well. I'm saying everything's a good one. I made the questions. Okay.
She came up with the questions.
What's a place you really want to travel to if money was not an issue?
Oh,
Did we
man.
think about? Oh, Ekta
So
got one.
freaking obvious.
Oh,
dude.
is it?
For me.
Should we
I've
guess?
been-
Should we guess?
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
guess.
Switzerland?
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Switzerland too.
I've been talking about and dreaming about Switzerland for years now. I just don't know when we'll get the opportunity because obviously traveling there is so expensive. But who wouldn't want to go to the most freaking beautiful place
Yeah.
like in the world? And it's just like I feel like it's
It
a
is
perfect
beautiful.
vacation spot because in a vacation, I think we all really like doing activities.
100%.
And people literally say that entire like Switzerland is a playground, nature's playground, where you can do so many fun things, and it's beautiful. Like I have to, I just can't.
I just had an idea. Since we're now putting things on YouTube as well, like sometimes if we do a family vacation, we could do like the
We could do
the
a
best parts of like
Yeah.
travel vlogging,
Yeah.
and because it'll almost be like our own memories as well, right?
Yeah.
But I had a friend who's, I would say they're fairly rich. They're like pretty rich, definitely millionaires. They went
okay,
to.
she just escalated so fast.
Okay.
Dude, being a millionaire isn't even rich these days.
Oh, yeah, I
and then
know.
I was talking to that friend today, and then she was like, "Oh, so I have this friend, definitely a billionaire." I'm like, "Okay, we're not there." But
That's crazy.
she went to Switzerland, I think last year or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and like they found Switzerland expensive, yo.
Oh,
She was saying
no.
basically like over there, everyone just dresses in luxury, but we'll find out when we get there. It's
Bro,
luxury.
I have no.
I heard that
luxury
was
items.
like Paris, no?
I
What do you
went to
think?
Paris, not luxury. Paris is more like chic. You know what
it's
I
like
mean?
what's
Put
in
together.
right now, or like,
Yeah. Put together.
high
No
fashion?
leggings, nothing like that. No leggings, nothing. Like I'll say almost street fashion.
They don't walk around in athleisure
no,
in Europe, bro.
No,
That
bro.
makes
They
sense.
People would literally be
judge
like, "Why are you
you.
walking around like naked?
Yeah.
Like, what are
They
you doing?"
judge you. They judge you.
They judge.
Okay, no.
It's okay, though.
Switzerland is. You know what I want to do in Switzerland? So, do you guys ever want to do skydiving?
Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say no, bro. That is so freaking scary.
It's
You're
scary,
trying
but
to do
it's
that
like
for real?
you know you're not gonna die.
No, you
Bro,
don't know.
oh my gosh. Knock on wood, because it's gonna be like
No,
this did not
no,
age
but,
well.
like-
I feel like you're probably more
Comment
likely to
section.
die like in a car accident than you are like in.
You're
skydiving.
making that up, but like, yeah.
I don't even want to
Probably.
look up the stats.
Aryan, like, you're serious. You would just
No,
say
I
yes.
would.
Yeah.
Like if we could do it like next week, I would do it.
The thing
No
is,
way,
I have,
really?
I have an
Yeah.
impulse when we are in places like that where it's like I can't just say no. My body won't allow me to say no. It's gonna make me go and do the thing.
So you'll do
So I
it.
know I'll do it. One thing I will never do, I don't care, is bungee jump. I'm not gonna jump, then be brought back up and freaking fall again. And so you just keep doing that.
You want to do that?
I
Yeah.
will never bungee jump. And honestly, I'm not allowing you guys to do it either.
Honestly, I think I'm just as scared as you are, probably. But it's like it's an experience. You know, you only live once. You know, you
Aryan,
want
but
to do it.
bungee jumping is
100%.
different.
Dude,
bro.
bungee jumping.
Aryan, bungee
Okay,
jumping is
I looked up the
terrifying.
stats.
That
Just
might
'cause-
be the most risky,
I feel like
bro.
you should do scary things that, like, to get over them.
Yeah, I freaking jumped off a cliff, didn't know how
That's what
to
I'm
do it.
saying.
So
Confidence.
that's-
Remember,
I
it
mean,
gives you
I'm not
confidence.
doing that.
Guys, I feel like that could help with confidence sometimes. Like being like, dude, I literally did
No,
that.
guys,
in a different kind.
personally, I think doing those things will never do anything for me except just be like, wow, I'm proud of myself for doing it. Or just like, I'm glad I did it.
It's
That's
like
all.
a feeling of
Alright.
exhilaration.
Yeah, but it's unnecessary.
Okay,
Come on.
so this is from the government website, which is like, why are
they
y'all
should-
researching this topic? So
They
it's saying
should.
in total, nearly 10 million jumps were reviewed with a mean of 610,000 jumps per year, with a what? With
Why-
a
why are
risk
they
of
going-
injury of 0.044%. That actually changes my mind then.
It's
Yeah.
extremely low.
It's very low.
Percent? Yeah.
And it says, and a risk of fatality of 0.0011%. And the thing that gives me comfort about skydiving is that you have someone else.
yeah, that's the
Versus
thing.
like with bungee jumping, like I feel like if I had something, like I'd probably just be grabbing
Because you're
onto
not
them.
responsible for anything.
Dude,
You're just chilling.
Aryan,
bro.
but if you swing with bungee jumping, you freaking hit your head on something. I know it's unlikely.
You're not going to hit your head. It's probably impossible
Yeah.
to hit your head.
I think I just have to, at that point, I just need to understand, like, I need to put myself first and just be like, you don't need to do this. You
Okay,
don't
fine.
need
You don't
this,
need to.
Ekta.
But anyways, where I was going with this was, if there is any place in the world where I'm gonna finally skydive, it's gonna be Switzerland. It'll make it memorable. It'll be like, yes, you know
It'll
what I
be
mean?
like so pretty, and you fall on like this hill, like probably like the greenest, most beautiful, lush.
That'd be crazy.
Cool.
Switzerland.
Aryan?
Mine has been the same for a while. Probably Japan.
Oh,
I only
dang,
hear good
Aryan's
things about
loving.
Japan. I think
Yeah.
Japan has everything. You know, it has like nice cities, nice clean cities, nice clean towns. There's nature, obviously. There's like mountainous regions. There's like grass and everything.
We're gonna go there.
Sounds awesome.
I have like friends that like went to Japan and they're like just everyone's so polite there. You
Someone
feel
said
super
you can
safe
eat
all the
off
time.
the floor. You can eat off the floor. there.
Everything's super clean. You know, they make like sanitation is a major priority there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think Japan would be pretty.
Even
cool.
They have their life together.
I think
in Japan.
Japanese culture is just fire too.
Yeah.
Is
it?
What about it though?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like even like the food they eat like super healthy food.
yeah, they
Really?
figured, dude. They figured it's like they're kind of ahead of
Yeah.
us, you know. Like they've already figured out how to eat. They've figured out how to like clean, like make sure everything's good. Because it's hard for a whole country to
Sushi
be
is
like
good,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, sushi. But like we act like we eat like uncooked sushi. But I have had friends go
I'll
to
try it
Japan
in
too,
Japan.
and they only said good stuff. Only said
Oh,
good
I
stuff.
want to go to
I was
Japan,
like,
guys. Add that
dang.
on the list.
Yeah,
I wanna go to
Japanese
Japan.
people too are just like extremely polite. I feel like, you know, they're very humble. Anime is pretty cool, you know, culture, everything.
Yeah.
I think it's fire.
Okay, for me, it would have to be like when I think of vacation, I think of like, oh wait, actually, okay, I have two.
He's
Let
like,
me
I
say-
think of the
so
club.
there's one that has always been like, I've wanted to go, and it's Iceland. It just sounds like
I wanna go to
because of
Iceland.
like those images of like you're in the hot spring and it's like frozen like everywhere around you. It's just Iceland just seems like, how are people surviving out there? You know, it just seems super cool. I think it's the vibe. And the other places, I mostly want to go to like warm destinations. So I want to go to Greece. Greece
Ooh,
would
Greece
be
sounds a lot.
You know,
I
like-
love to go to Greece.
yeah, Greece
bro.
sounds like just so fun and blue waters and cliffs
Yeah.
and yeah. That
Oh
is
my gosh,
gonna
are
be
we
nice.
manifesting this?
We're manifesting it.
That's what
I think it's totally doable.
You
we
gotta
got this.
gotta travel.
Yeah, well, you just have to put money in, you know, and then. we
Do you
can
guys
go.
think it's important
And
to
time.
travel?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
how do you feel about
for
that? Has that
sure.
changed for you over time or no?
What I always think about, and like I heard someone say, is like imagine like being on your deathbed and realize you didn't like travel the world, you didn't explore the world that you had the opportunity to like live in, you know? Like
Yeah.
come on. You know?
I think it's like it's almost like a mental thing where like it opens you up to how other people like live. Like imagine never seeing like just being in Texas and never seeing how anybody else like lives and how different things are, and it's all available to you but you just never go see it. I feel like mentally that stresses me out
Yeah.
to not have done that.
Yeah. And I feel like, because when you think, everyone says like it opens your mind and stuff. And that is so true because
course,
literally,
yeah.
I feel like almost every place I've been to, like I haven't been to that many places, but like no,
Yeah.
actually no, I have.
You've
my,
been to
with my
some-
Yeah.
previous company, they would make me. I would go travel places. So like going to Mexico, and just realizing just the culture there. Like we're very closed off here. You know what I mean? We're like each our own individualistic. But I felt like when I was in Mexico City, everybody was still like, I don't know if it was fake, but they were very nice. Like everybody, just even person you're passing by, they would just be like, "How are you?"
Yeah.
Like, and I just thought they're very warm people. And like with France, it was just so different because they're very individualistic.
Yeah.
But then you see just how much they value like their fun.
Yeah.
And they definitely do not believe in work. They're so against that. They almost look like they hate that. They're very much just like living life. And it's so
Love that.
important to them. And that opened my mind up. And then when I got back here, I wanted to incorporate some of that. Like it was just very interesting,
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
I think it's so crazy to realize like in America, some things in our culture are like looked down on. But then you go to a different country and it's totally normal there. that stuff is so interesting to me. That's why it's important to go to other countries. Just because something is unaccepted, like in your like town, doesn't mean that that's the case everywhere. And it's okay that people are different. It kind of helps with that, you know?
And it's such a good break to like just literally, because people have recommended like, oh, you can go travel somewhere and also work half the time. And I don't know. I love just going someplace and being like, forget work, F this, F that, forget my phone. I don't care if I don't have signal. And it definitely forces me to be in the moment. Like in Utah, right? Whenever we went into the nature, like things we've never
Completely
seen before.
Yeah, you're just
unplugged.
focused on like having a good time exploring,
Which is
the
so
place
rare
you're
to
in,
be
you
able
know?
to
good
do.
for the
It's
heart.
the best.
Feels so
Just
good.
to wake up every single day and be like, what do I want to do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Would y'all ever solo travel though?
Yeah.
Really?
I want to. I really want to, but I just don't know if
I would think I would always prefer to travel with someone, but
Yeah, me
but
too.
I'm not saying I would never. I think it'd just be more fun.
I just
too.
like
Oh,
sharing
I
the
would-
experience.
Sharing the oh yeah, no, I know. I feel
I
like
would
I'd
feel
always
lonely.
see something and be like, oh, I
It's
wish.
like, dang, I wish like someone else was here.
But I also think it would be such a growing experience for me. And like you need to be able to have fun by yourself, and you're
Yeah, that's true.
by yourself figuring things out in a different like country or a different place. I feel like that sounds amazing to me. Like I want to do it. at some
Wait,
point.
maybe we should like push each one of us, like one of us, like each of us, like maybe like over the duration of our podcast, each person goes to like a place they want to go to and they come back and share
Mm.
their
That would be
solo
fun.
Our
experience.
solo arc.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would just want like a nice hotel to myself, and then just every
Yeah.
single day, I never have to think about what another person wants to do. It's literally
That's
what
true.
I want to do
Yeah.
with my whole day.
It might be a very good experience. Maybe
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
Right? Once.
Just
but
to
yeah,
see, yeah.
I'm the person that's like, dude, I love more the merrier. Bring everybody along.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
don't
love
even
that
mind
too, for
inviting
sure.
parents and stuff.
Yeah.
As long as people don't have to do stuff with you. Okay, cool. Next question.
Dude, we've answered 2 questions.
Yeah,
Really?
we're,
The vibe.
we're
How
some
many?
yappers. Bro.
Okay, this one's also okay. I need to stop saying this one's also a good one. Okay, what's the last show you watched that you binged or that you would recommend to people? Yeah, a good, really, really good show. I can talk about my current obsession.
Yeah. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, one of my friends said, "Dude, this is like my favorite show ever," and I'm like, "What?" I never really like. It didn't look that exciting. I was like, "Oh, cops, okay, funny, ha." And then I started watching it, and it's just so good. It's like a really good like time pass, but then like you
just
laugh
comedy.
a lot, and
You know, one
good.
thing I realized about the show, it kind of feels like there's a person in there for every type of humor. Did y'all feel that? There was like someone who was solely supposed to be like dark humor. There was someone that like solely was
Oh.
like.
I didn't think about that.
Like certain people, I'm like, you would find this character funny, and the characters you liked, I like them too because I think we have.
it's
the
very
same sense of
polarizing.
humor.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah, it's really good. I love it. It's a good, really good time pass.
Okay. The last show I binged is on Netflix. I watch a lot of shows, by the way.
Yeah,
which
dude.
obviously I have an addiction. I'm trying to stop. But the last show that I was freaking obsessed with it's called One Day on Netflix, and it's based off of a novel. And I don't really want to say much about it other than it was just so beautiful. It made me feel so many emotions. Like I thought about it after for so long. I loved like the characters, the acting was so good. That show, man, it got me. I cried
So okay, wait. So what's the genre? So for me, it's obviously comedy. This show. So to let people know,
this is romance. This is romance, and I think I don't know what it is.
Drama.
but it's
Drama.
It's not drama. I think it's just romance. That's what I think that would be the main thing of it. But it's also like discovering yourself, like through this follows 2 characters as they age. You know, from when they graduate college to like in their 40s. So it does such a good job of like showing how they grew over time, and it connected it to the time period they were in, and so you notice certain things by the way they were acting and stuff like that. So good.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really watch shows, low key. I can't even honestly remember like last time.
How aren't gonna get time, right? At this
Dude,
school.
I sound so boring. Look, I don't listen
No,
to
it's okay.
music. I don't watch shows.
In college, I didn't do
you were
either.
literally
Yeah, in college, I did not watch
you're
any
just
shows, 'cause
experiencing life. But you could talk about.
I've been watching like climbing YouTube videos. I don't know how. You know, sometimes you're just on YouTube and they like recommend you the most random thing, and then you start to
Yeah.
just like watch a bunch
Free
of
climbing.
You've been watching a lot of
Or
like
just climbing,
adventurous stuff.
in
Like
general,
you keep
yeah.
sending that to us. Like that one guy who went on a boat for across the
Dude,
Atlantic.
that's a fire video, bro.
Wait, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, this
I
guy,
sent
he
it.
crossed the Pacific Ocean by himself on a boat in like 29 days or something. It's so interesting. I feel like it's like one of those videos that like it's good to watch because there's like no like random filler stuff in there. You know, it's just
Straight
focused
up.
on him trying to get across the ocean. You know, he has all these
No,
like
like a
tools and
Celsius
stuff.
promo
Yeah.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
ocean.
You know, he's just chilling. You know, he's just like by himself. Like the scenes are all really nice and stuff.
Oh my god, dude!
Very cool.
I love to watch the videos you send. Like I get they're addicting kind of because
Yeah.
it's like, wait, how are they gonna do this? And it's so awesome that on YouTube you get the raw footage. Like on TV,
Mm-hmm.
if it's a show, they filter out a lot of stuff, but YouTube is literally someone recording themselves, so it feels so like you're almost there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's so
But what's this like? Weren't you guys talking about like a rock climbing thing today?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What is that about?
So yeah, I was just watching a bunch of like climbing videos. I think climbing is something that's like gonna increase in popularity
What?
in the future.
Oh,
You know, it
detecting a
became like
trend.
Bro, maybe it's just your YouTube suggestions. That's me.
they made it an Olympic sport recently.
Oh.
Like speed climbing, you know? So like you have a wall who can like climb it like the fastest, stuff like
Crazy.
that.
But there's a rope, right?
Yeah, there's a rope. Yeah, but like Alex Honnold, I think some people may know who he is. He's like a free soloist. So he goes out like and finds like these like sheer vertical cliff faces and like climbs them without a rope. So like he could literally die at any moment. And
Dude.
he's actually like a millionaire. He's like super successful, but all he literally doesn't even like have a home. He just like has a van and he just drives to different places and he just climbs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he should be rich, right?
He
He's probably
like
rich.
he like donates like a third of his like income to like his foundation and
That should
stuff.
still be like he should still have a lot.
He's
What
literally-
does he do with
No,
that?
That's
he-
so sweet.
Because he has like a lot of sponsorships with like he's like
sweet.
sponsored by North Face, you know.
Ooh,
There's a lot of people that won't sponsor him though, because his like what he does is so risky and like not advisable.
They don't want to do like try at
Oh
home.
yeah,
know?
they don't want to be like, oh, you're.
like Cliff Bar
Supporting.
used to sponsor him, and then they stopped it because like he was doing such risky like climbs
Bro,
sometimes.
they're literally called Cliff Bar, and this
I
guy
know.
climbs.
Yo,
That's, dude. If Cliff
Yeah.
Bar
Come on,
backs
guys.
out, that's risky.
Yeah, Alex Honnold is a madman, but I think he's like one of like the like most like low-key like craziest like athletes like I've ever seen just in general. Like that guy's an athlete for real. Like in
Oh,
terms of like
yeah.
mental strength too. Like imagine being like having the mental toughness to scale like a vertical sheer like
Oh my god! And then
rock,
there's
like-
wind involved. I'm like, bro,
Guys,
if I'm on a
yeah.
cliff face, even if I had this much room, the wind would knock me over because it's a mental thing, dude.
yeah.
And physical, obviously, right? Obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Okay,
physical.
but then like, because like, weren't you saying something about like how they studied him and they were saying
Yeah.
that like a part of his brain doesn't fire like the fear?
Yeah, they were like so like they were like, how does this guy do what he does? Like they did a CAT scan on his brain, and like the piece of your brain called the amygdala, like that's like what triggers like fear responses and stuff. And like they did a bunch of experiments and they realized his amygdala doesn't trigger nearly as much as like normal people's or even other climbers that do like similar stuff to him.
Yeah.
So he's low-key like also just built different.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is like kind of scary because like remember it's like that overconfidence thing where you get where maybe you really shouldn't go to do
Yeah,
that.
I mean
because like
the
it's
amygdala's
nature.
there for a reason, you know.
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
there to stop you from doing like
Like
stuff, but, like,
maybe
yeah.
it might trump like rational
yeah
thinking,
low-key,
but that's crazy. I mean that's insane to like live a life where you're putting yourself at risk every single day. Because like I think everybody has a certain amount of risk every single day, right? But like
Mm-hmm.
people clearly are on a range. That's
I
crazy.
feel like they're misunderstood maybe a little too, because I think maybe they've just mastered like I don't know, the art of not letting other factors get to them. He knows he can climb. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
nothing like if he fell he could die, but he's like, I'm not going to fall, you know?
yeah,
If
yeah,
that makes sense.
that is true. Yeah, I understand
But
that. Yeah.
obviously there's always that risk. And yeah, if anyone tested our amygdala, It's probably
Firing at everything.
Dude, straight up.
Dude, they would probably like put me in therapy after they saw
Okay,
it.
can we do a time check?
Oh
How
my
much?
gosh.
40.
40? All right. Wow. I feel like
We
I
might
just
have
know
to do a
internally.
part 2. Like
no,
cut it.
that's what I'm thinking. So, but this time it could be like, you know, now that hopefully this kind of lets you know a little bit more about us.
Something
Put in
about
the
us.
comments section what else you would like to know
Guys, we
about
should
us,
say
and we
our
might do
age
a part
real
2.
quick. No one knows. I feel
Yeah,
like
sure.
That's a good one.
Sure. I am 28 years old.
I'm 27 years old.
22.
The baby.
And yep, that's the last important fact. Am I 27 though, or am I 26?
Dude,
Bro.
I don't
That's
know.
how you know you're getting old.
I've been telling people I'm 29, and I'm like,
God.
wait, I'm not 29. Why am I doing this to myself?
I know. I'd be thinking I'm 30.
All right. Anyways, well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we had a lot of fun filming it. And
yeah.
we'll
probably
catch-
do a part 2.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
have too many
For sure.
questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a great week, or we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. Peace.
That's why I do the. No, I'm just kidding. I do so bad. Bye, guys.